Hello! Today we are going to discuss one more possible way to decorate a cover. It is no secret that there are always lots of short tube remainders left after you've woven some item. There are many possible ways to make use of such waste ends. To continue the topic, today I'd like to propose you one more way to use tube remainders for item decoration. Both decorating a cover and other decorating techniques we are going to discuss later. There is a separate topic on how to use tube cards at our website forum, where we share useful and practical ideas. You're welcome to join our discussions and develop the topic. Recently I've seen a very interesting video on how to draw a very nice looking ornament. I will share the link to the video. The idea has got me fascinated, and I've decided to try and embody it by means of paper tubes. The result is rather nice. This is my first experimental item. This one is made with thinner tubes painted differently. Now I'd like to demonstrate you the technique on the example of a cover for a jewel box. What do we need? Here I've got tube remainders. Well, actually you can make use of short pieces of tubes too, but for this particular pattern you'd better use longer ones. These ones are what has been left after edge trimming. I've started collecting such waste ends of different colors lately. So let me show you one of the ways to recycle them. I'm covering the surface with glue. I'm going to place the tube pieces triangle shaped. Well, actually you can shape them square-like too. You will see in the link I'm going to share. So let's create a triangle. I'm cutting the tubes in the process of working. Please be very careful, don't cut your fingers. The nice thing about this pattern is no limits for your imagination. You can create any triangles or squares you can think of. So the triangle has been outlined. Further, I'm placing the tubes inside of a triangle, shifting each following tube a little. Starting from the corner with some slight shift, something like this. The next corner. I'm adjoining the tube to the one I've just placed and shifted a bit. And this way I'm moving clockwise. Try the piece on, it will be placed here. Cut the tube. Got it. The next one. This way with some shift. Let me add that I've experimented with quite different tubes. So you get the best result if you use thin tubes painted with primer. In this case you get them solid. They don't unroll even though we are cutting them all the time. Without primer tubes get unrolled. It is quite inconvenient to glue them all the time, it slows down the process. The prime tubes are quite easy to use. Even if you get a tube piece with a twist, you can place it twist down. And there is a last, very short piece left to be placed with a slight shift from the corner. That'll do, the first triangle is finished. Let's create one more triangle of a different shape. Or it can be a square as well instead of a triangle. The glue is rather thick. Let's do it this way. The pattern is abstract, you can shape it the way you like. You can move in any possible direction you like. Let's create a square this time, or maybe another triangle, we'll see. Here is a space for another triangle. And repeat all the same actions. I'm not going to show the process for the second time. I'm placing the tube starting from the corner. The idea is rather interesting. It has inspired me to think of other possible ways to use it, beside leads. So the idea of cover decoration is clear. Let's watch another method of decoration, decorating jewel boxes. I'm going to decorate the sides of this particular box as well. So I've created the pattern. You can see the white glue so far. As soon as it gets dry, it will become invisible. The only thing left is to varnish the item, and it is decorated in this new way. Let me show you one more item. I've got the order to create such a box for masking an electric meter. So you can decorate an item this way too. Here I've placed single color tubes with no shift, one piece up to another. As a result, I've got such a tile-like pattern. The titles are placed at random, and this type of a pattern has the right to exist too.